Hello friends and welcome to Hans Speeches. Yesterday we did a very comprehensive video on Windows 11 release, some facts about the Great Barrier Reef and UNESCO panel, as well as some COVID-19 numbers. Today we're back with another video talking about two main events, one of them which happened very recently and one of them is a general trend. We also reduced the content in these segments because some of you suggested that the shorter videos are better. Anyway, let's dive into what we're going to talk about today. Firstly, we're going to talk about how the US has banned some Chinese companies because of allegations of forced labor. And secondly, we're going to talk about how the Indian economy has fluctuated, or I should say plummeted, under Narendra Modi. Without any further ado, let's dive into the video. Alright, as you guys probably know, the first part of today's video, the United States bans Chinese companies like the Hoshine Silicon Industry for allegations of forced labor. Well, these companies produce a very interesting and crucial component of solar panels, and these components are very important because without these components, solar panels won't run. But when United States got to know about these allegations, they immediately banned Hoshine Silicon Industry as well as 3 other companies and a paramilitary company. US claims that they have information that these companies are using forced labor on Uyghurs and other Muslim minority groups in China. They also claim that over 1 million Muslims and other forced laborers are being trapped in the camps of China, which of course Beijing, or I should say the government of China, has denied. China is one of the largest exporters of this crucial component, and what the United States has done here may affect renewable energy. But I, for one, strongly appreciate what United States has done, because this action of theirs not only curbs forced employment or forced labor, it also promotes religious tolerance. So what the United States has done, despite its effects that's going to happen in renewable energy, is something really great. I strongly support United States in this movement. This is all the information that we have on this topic. There are other articles from different websites such as Reuters.com, from where I got this article. You can visit them. The links will be in the description for further information. There is also a video in which you can watch. Anyway, that's the information on this segment. Let's move on to the second part of today's video. Alright, for the second part of today's video, we're going to talk about how the Indian economy has plummeted under Narendra Modi. Here, there are a lot of numbers involved, so we're not going to go into the details. In fact, there are different aspects such as unemployment, wages, etc. And I'm going to talk about only 2 of them since we don't have enough time. There is a comprehensive article in bbc.com written by 2 of my fellow Indian friends. It is a very informative and detailed article. I will definitely put the links of that in the description. You can watch them. Anyway, let's see what I was going to talk about. Firstly, let's talk about the economy. When Narendra Modi came into power, he expected to grow the Indian economy to $5 trillion US, or you can say $3 trillion US after inflation. But experts assume that even if COVID-19 wasn't there, the Indian economy would have only rose to $2.6 trillion excluding inflation. So if you include inflation, that's gonna go a little more down. As well as because COVID-19 was there, at least $200 to $300 billion of Indian economy has tanked. GDP was also 7 to 8% before Modi's power, but when Modi came into the seat of Prime Minister, it fell to 3.1%. Not just economy and finance, some other numbers such as unemployment are also staggering. One of the most significant moves that Narendra Modi has done besides demonetization in India is the introduction of GST, or goods and service taxes, which may seem like a good move but was hated by almost 80% of the country. And not just that, even statistics show that it was a mad move. Why? Because when GST was introduced, more than 3% of people in India were unemployed. 3% is not big of a number, you may say. What's so surprising in 3%? Well, let me tell you, India is the second most populous country in the world, and 3% of the Indian population is 27 million people in India. So when GST was introduced, 27 million people in India lost their jobs. Not just that, Bangladesh, which was significantly a much less exporter than India, seems to have more exports than India present day. Well, Bangladesh has seemed to be rising over India as soon as Modi came into power, and today Bangladesh is way over India in the number of exports. Friends, this is just the tip of the iceberg. As I mentioned before, the article which my fellow friends have posted on the internet is something really good, and the article is titled How Indian Economy Has Changed Over 7 Years of Modi in 7 Different Charts. You should definitely watch that article. Anyway, what I gave you is just an insight of what that article really says. Anyway, that's all I want to share you about Indian economy and its influence under Narendra Modi. Thank you very much for sticking, friends. I do want to ask a very peculiar question in tomorrow's video about our future or the future of this channel. So make sure you stick around and watch for the future videos of fan speeches. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out when that video comes out, so that you can answer that $1 billion question. Anyway, thanks for watching, friends. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in the next video of fan speeches. But until then, goodbye, stay home and stay safe.